Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. I'm happy to see you all. We are playing the Evil Creator Edition of the Universim. We have a new update, as you can see. So this update was released about a week ago. You can go onto the Creativo YouTube page to check out their full video. I think it goes for about 2 hours. There's a lot explained in it, but I'm going to explain a few little things. The update's quite good, but then there's a few things that haven't been fixed yet. So we'll look at that, but wanted to start off this episode at the start menu because one of the new additions to this update can be found. So if you go to start a new game, you now have this new color wheel. So you can change both or do an individual change of your nuggets. So we can have green, we can have yellow, some reds and oranges, some pinks, some blues, some purples, anything you want. So that is fantastic. Obviously we had to restart our city. I'll explain a little bit about that. So let's go to continue. So here we are, we're on our planet. Let's zoom into our beautiful town. So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and like down below. Also, if you're new to this game, you might not realize that every time there's an update, we have to start the game all over again because Creativo doesn't support previous save games when they do updates, and I'll explain a little bit about that. So what I've had to do is bring our civilization back up to where it was as of episode 3, and I've actually found a great spot. It's pretty much 80% the same. We had a big desert behind us, we had a lovely massive lake to the right, and then green to the left. And I've pretty much placed most of the buildings in the same spot. Obviously I can't get it exactly, but we're close there. So, and also I've done the same amount of buildings. As of episode 3 we had 2 water pumps, 1 fishing hut, 2 warehouses, 4 water wells or reservoirs, 1 and we have a UFO there. I don't like the looks of this. Let's zap him down because he's very suspicious. Oh, that's not good. We damaged our building, but I don't think we killed any nuggets this time, so that's great. Yeah, so getting back, 4 wells or reservoirs, 1 archive, 1 election tower, and 1 of the temple. We also had 1 hospital, 1 restaurant, 1 town hall, 3 engineer huts, and 1 forecast tower. So there we go. And our research is exactly the same. So when we left, we were researching these 5 research points. So the ancient burial, funerary practices, pulley system, agriculture, and material refinement. The only other thing I couldn't get exact was the year. So we finished off on year 46. We're at year 49, and we had 49 adults and 7 children with a total of 56 nuggets. We're just above that with 6 or so more nuggets there. So got it as close as I could. So there we go. So we have a governor. We did unlock these 2 ministers. So let's appoint some nuggets there. Now, we need to follow some of our evil creator rules now. So we established that rule 1 would be after the Stone Age, as in research, we would no longer go and help our nuggets except for challenges. Okay? But anything else, if they've got a broken leg, they have to go to the hospital themselves. If they've got issues with exile villages, they need to sort it out themselves. Wolf attacks, sort it out themselves. Okay, so that's after Stone Age. So let's go there. So This is the end of Stone Age, is that Tudor architecture. So once we reach that, we will continue to do the research on our own, but the nuggets will be looking after themselves from then on. Also, rule 2 is once a minister is placed, which we just did 2 of, we are no longer to construct anything from that department. So we have a minister for food and we have a minister for water. So no longer will we be doing any fishing huts, no farms.
The trees must be undergoing significant stress. They've started to go bald.
Water, no water pumps, no reservoirs. Our ministers are going to look after that now. Restaurants, I'm not too sure if that is under the food minister's criteria. I also thought, maybe the minister tabs at the research might explain what they look after, but it doesn't really. It just goes into detail that they will look after the food, and then the water minister here, same thing. It doesn't specifically tell us what they're going to build, so we'll keep an eye on that. And then our third God rule is we're only to use 10 God powers in each episode. So you guys might have to keep me on track with that. So there we go. Also, just getting back to save games and new updates. So if you do watch the Critivo video that was released straight after the update, one of the developers, and I believe he's the CEO for Critivo as well, he actually explained that if they integrated every update with old or previous save games, it would take an extra month before they could actually release an update. So at one point we'll get in updates every 2 months. If they did integrate old saved systems in their beta versions, it would take 3 months to release an update. And then now we're getting updates every month as of about a year and a half ago. That would be pushed back another month, so you would only be getting updates every 2 months. That's what his explanation was, and I'm happy with that. That's fine. I'm happy to have an update every month, get great new content, get all bugs fixed every month, even sooner sometimes. So that's where we are at. Let's discuss all the new features of this update. So the first one was the new color wheel for Nugget's skin tones. We saw that. Second, they are working on a new Twitch integration system, which is coming soon. So they already have an existing one, but they're going to make it even better. So that's in the works. We can't build anything just yet. We're still researching. And because our nuggets have got nothing to do, they're going to push up our population. So let's have a look at where we are at there. So unemployed 43 and just 1 sick nugget, 6 unmarried. So we could probably use the La Cupid. We also need to put this to 20. Okay, so thirdly is Space Age. Everyone wants to know about Space Age. Let's build this cemetery first. I'm sorry to do this to you. So let's build a cemetery here. Perfect. So, Space Age. It was possibly going to be released in March, June or July. So they had a 3-month window where if everything went down the right tracks and COVID didn't affect anything, March was going to be the full release of the game, which includes the Space Age. But then obviously delays are going to happen because of COVID. People have to work from home. They haven't got the best equipment, yada, yada, yada. June was going to be the maximum date. Like, not done by June, then even they would be disappointed. So as of the video released last week, they said that full release, including Space Age, is a few months away. So probably not in March, which is disappointing, but it's understandable. You don't want a crappy full release. You want everything to be polished and amazing. So I'm looking at a few months, meaning 2 more months. So I'm looking March, April. I reckon sometime in April maybe even mid-April, that we're going to get the full release. So not the best news, but it's not that bad either. Sorry to disappoint. Let's get on to some good news. So we have a expansion on one of our god powers. So telekinesis. So now you can pick up objects as normal. There we go. We've got a nugget. We've picked her up. We would take her to the cemetery, but we can't, so we'll just drop her nearby. If you now hold down the left mouse button, you get this new animation, and we have a vortex god power. So look down the left-hand corner. We're sucking up water, but we're also using creator points. So there we go. We have 116 units of water. So you can dump these on some nuggets. It'll probably kill a few. But we're going to pop it down on a well. So there we go. Here's a well. We've got a green circle. We can do that. There we go. Beautiful. So the well is full now. That is fantastic. But you can use this god power on anything. So if you had a building getting built and you need sticks and stones, you can pick them up for them. So we're picking up a few trees, a few stones. So there you go. We've got 8 wood and 5 stones, and then you can go to a building site and dump them on there. So this is an actual green. Let's see what happens. So we did deliver wood, but they don't need stones, so the stones just go to waste. But don't dump it on buildings that have a red circle, because you actually damage the building, possibly destroy it. So, but yeah, new god power there. You can suck up nuggets as well, so be very careful with that. So we have a worker there at the cemetery. That's great. And we have an infected zone, probably where we dropped that nugget. Yep, of course. So let's fix that. So technically we have used 3 god powers there. 4. Because we used VORTEX twice, and then we picked up that nugget once, and then we just used it health, so that's 4. So let's go with that. Excellent. So yeah, new version of the god power there, the vortex / telekinesis. Excellent. What's next? Oh, we have a new building. So let's have a look. We can go to research. It's a new tab. It's for the carriage house. So you can build this, and it unlocks a medieval garage. So that means you get access to vehicles earlier. So you used to get them in the modern age. You now can get them in, yeah, that's part of the medieval age. So that is fantastic. I will pop up a few pictures. So this is a picture of the garage. So there's 2 versions. There's a medieval and the modern age garage. Now I do believe it actually takes up your oil resource. So cars go in there, get oil. But if you don't have oil, then there's less cars on the road. Your nuggets are walking. They're not driving and getting to places quickly. So that is a downside. But that's what the world is like. Let's do this dead nugget. So yeah, there's a dead nugget where you need to use a telekinesis and rejuvenation. Sure.
Ooh, what's that smell?
So we can actually go to the event. There they are.
It appears that one of your nuggets has passed on. However, they left something odorous. Yes, please remove the cadaver. The works in a minute.
There we go. That challenge is done. Yeah, so the garage uses oil. And yeah, depending on how much oil, depends on how many cars are on the road. If you start running out of that resource, then nuggets will stop using cars and start walking. So that is brilliant. Also, here's a image of the medieval cars and vehicles. So that is fantastic. There we go. Next, so winter. As you may have seen in a lot of my videos, I complain about winter because it is really bright and there's snow everywhere and you cannot see a thing. You can't see anything. But they fixed that. So in settings, there is a brightness option there. So you can actually adjust the brightness. And also a lot of the buildings in winter now, they used to be just covered with snow. Just totally covered.
I would call it a winter wonderland, but we both know it's quite far from it.
Yeah, all the buildings would be totally covered in snow and you wouldn't be able to see a thing. They've actually removed that a lot. And as you can see now, we're in winter and a lot of the buildings are really visible now. There's probably like a 50 to 40% coverage of snow on the buildings. But that's it. So that is great. And look, it's not, well, we are at night time, but during the day you'll see the brightness level has dimmed down a lot. It's fantastic. What's next? So there've been a lot of balance and performance issues fixed and a lot of bugs fixed as well. So here's a list of all the bugs they've fixed up. There's some things that weren't really affecting us and then there's others that were, but that's excellent. And then there is already a bug. So as you can see where there's this planks and bricks issue, we haven't actually researched that item yet. I believe you get it here. So material refinements unlocks a stone refinery and a wood refinery, and that makes planks and bricks. So there's a bug that this has been released too early, and then there's the option to actually build a park. Apparently we can build this park now, but we can't because we don't have bricks and planks. We don't even have the buildings to produce that resource. So the Rick and Morty animation is actually still a thing. It actually happened during the Critevo video, but I haven't actually seen it. I've only seen it once and it was a long time ago. So who knows, maybe we'll see it. I believe that is it. So a few little things there, not a lot, but it does mean we can continue on with our Evil Creator series. I don't know how much longer for. We could have another update in 4 weeks' time, who knows. But yeah, excellent. I'm loving it. So yeah, pretty psyched to see this new garage. That will happen soon. Other news is the Good Creator series. I was able to film 8 episodes before the new update, and we did the maximum amount of research. We did all that. We built almost every building except for, I think, the theatre, which is in recreation, so that didn't really matter. Yeah, the movie theatre was the only building we didn't build. Everything else we managed to build, and we managed to at least upgrade one of the buildings. I did push forward with the research and our upgrading and had a lot of issues with resources because of that. You guys know how I like to play. I like to do research in grids and then do all the upgrading and constructing the corresponding buildings and then moving on to another grid of research. But obviously I was short for time, so I had to push forward, and we had so many buildings that needed upgrading. It was a joke. So, and then you'd upgrade a building, and then the research was so far forward that you'd have to upgrade the building a third time, and then getting the resource for it, building all the manufacturing buildings. We did all that. We built the shuttle building where you launch your satellite. There we go, the Cosmodrome. We got a satellite launched. I won't say what happened. You'll have to watch the video. But yeah, we got up to episode 28. The last 2 episodes are 1-hour specials. And there's a lot happening. We do explain a few of the buildings, like the clone center. We go into the clone center. We make some clones. So we have a look at that. Yeah, there's a new garage. So that's great. So definitely got to the end of the series, which is brilliant. That's what I wanted to do. I really didn't want to build the city for a 4th time, and it would probably take me weeks to actually get up to that actual spot as well. So it all panned out. It all turned out great. So look out for that. I'll definitely be focusing most of my time on this series. But I'll hopefully push out episode of The Good Creator, maybe once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks, and then we'll get to the end there. So they're all being recorded. It's just a matter of editing them, doing thumbnails, descriptions, and then popping them up. So yeah, look out for those. We also have a new game called Becastled on the channel. It's just pretty much a castle simulator. We build and upgrade a castle and get attacked every night by horrible night creatures and try and survive every night. So that's an early access game. So there are 1 or 2 bugs we encounter, but that's to be expected. But yeah, it looks really good and fun, so we're going to check that out for a while. And I believe on the 10th of March we have Warlord Strongholds, another castle simulator, but a lot of campaign storyline in that game, so we're going to give that a crack as well. Okay, let's see what we can build. We've done the cemetery. We're not doing water or food anymore, so farms are under food, so hopefully these guys build some farms. What else? We don't need any parks yet, and we don't have any of the special buildings, so let's see what we can upgrade. We want to do Divine Punishment because we need twins. And let's just do that. That will add 5 years to our nuggets. Fantastic. Cool. So there we go. So I hope you're enjoying the video. And yeah, just a little bit of insight to this new patch that was released. So yeah, new buildings, some early cars, what else? Some fixes to the snow and the brightness. Yeah, sorry about the space age news, but yeah, we might have to wait another month. I was hoping that it would be released sometime in March, but yeah, it looks like they're going to need another month. Alright, let's, can we open this chest? Oh, we have to bring it, oh, that's where the UFO dropped. Cool. So let's pick that up. I believe I have a chest already there. No, I opened it. And it just had oil, so they will research that. Oh, there's an epic. I've never seen an epic. We've got a common, a rare, and an epic description. We'll see what that brings us. Let's, yeah, there's not much more to do. We are the evil creator, so I don't like the look of our creator points. I want more, so you are unfortunately going to be sacrificed. And there we go. 20 creator points and some food. Our nuggets are now doing cannibalism. They're eating each other. Not sure if that's the right word, but there you go. This guy's eating her. Look, he's eating. Oh, you gross, gross little man. Anyway, yeah, I don't like the look of you either. Don't run away from me. Oh, you're eating that lady as well. Okay, I do like the look of you. Yeah, you're old. You can be sacrificed. Oh, 35 creator points. Maybe he was important. We got a bit more creator points out of it. Oh, look. They're not happy now. And they're angry. The crime is increasing. So we might have to build a park. Can we do it over here? We can do it right there. That's fantastic. And there's not a lot of construction, so that should get done pretty quickly. Can't see the ministers building much. I thought they'd be cracking onto the farms by now. I don't think there's nothing we need to do. They should do it on their own. So we'll see what happens. Okay, yeah, unfortunately, I think we might have to leave it there, guys. This is a short and sweet video. A lot of it was just explaining the new update, so I hope you enjoyed that. And there's a bit of imagery there for the upcoming content for the vehicles and the garages, so there we go. Material refinement, so we can now build the refineries. So let's quickly do that. Where is some stone? Where's a big amount of stone we can utilize? Probably here. Yeah, let's just do it there. Maybe here. Excellent. And let's do the wood refinery as well. And I can just go over here. There's a good amount of trees. Let's just double check. We have a water source. We might have to do another one. And does this engineer hut cover it? Yep. But let's do... Yeah, I'm not too sure. I really want to do a reservoir here, but I'm not allowed to anymore. Yep. Yeah, I'm not too sure if restaurants is categorized under the food ministry. I'm going to guess and say no for the moment. So let's build another restaurant out here. And let's hope our ministers start building some farms, because we need it. We only have one fishing hut providing food for all our nuggets. So come on, let's go. We need a warehouse out here. We probably need 2. One for the stone and one for the wood. That is brilliant. And yeah, we'll do one on the other side of the road here. Cool. Yeah, they're still covered. Okay, yes, sorry guys, that's going to be it. Also, we missed out on seeing the animation for this UFO now. It gives you a warning, and then you look up and see the UFO crash land, and then they build around the UFO, and then that's the black market now. So, sorry I wasn't able to record that. We might be able to do that in another series, but other than that, we're updated. You know everything I know now. So, let's leave it there. Of course, a nugget has drunk from the lake. What an absolute donkey. So, yeah, we'll leave it there. Please subscribe and like down below. Leave any comments, any questions you have. There we go. The Minister of Food just placed a garrison. Oh, that's brilliant. There we go. Oh, I'm so glad we got to see that. And it actually tells you. And we can go see the minister. He's working hard. Awesome. I'm loving that. But did we even research? The Hunter's Lodge is the garrison, so how is that possible? Okay. That's weird. Anyway, there we go. Yeah, please leave any comments or questions you have about the game. I'll try and answer them, especially anything about this new update. But I hope to see you either on Friday or Monday when a new video is released. Check out the channel. Check out the Instagram page as well. Thanks for watching again, guys. I'll catch you later. Actually, we've got to do our traditional zoom out. I apologize. Oh, there we go. What a beautiful planet. We're going to absolutely take advantage of this planet, take all its resources. Yep, we're the evil creator. And because we're the evil creator, we have to finish off with a lightning strike. Not sure if we killed anyone. Possibly so. There we go. Thanks for watching. Catch you next week. Bye.